It seemed like nobody really liked us all year. It was like Wahpeton against the world, you know?
We just knew that we had to end their season that day, or else it would come back and bite us.
It's a couple minutes after noon. This group of young men with Chris coaching it, and they've certainly been fun to watch.
We got to get an update on this Wahpeton Post 20 documentary, The Boys of Summer. There's just something about this team.
We're talking baseball, Boys of Summer. What a great opportunity. I mean,
they respect the game, and I think it's been brought up in these guys that that's what they need to do.
I've been playing baseball ever since like T-ball, probably younger, but probably my love for it came right after the first state championship that we won. You know, just fell in love. And
in the big picture of things, it's more than baseball. And we talk about it all the time. We're trying to create young men here that are going to be productive citizens in this world.
It's just the way they treat people. That's just the way they do it. You know, it's like some things are just that way, well, they're just that way. Here, it's down home.
What a year to document it all. The summer of 2023 was indeed a golden season for Legion Ball in Wahpeton.
Please return all foul balls to the concession stand for a tribute.
A Wahpeton baseball team has made it to the Babe Ruth World Series.
The entire team is with us today to talk about their experience getting to this point. So let's start with Coach Chris over here. Tell us about, now that this is all settled in, how are you guys all feeling right now? You must be so excited.
The guys are extremely excited to play in the tournaments we've played in and be able to win those. You know, they're calm, they're collected. They don't get nervous in the games. They're probably more nervous standing up here right now than any game we played in. So this group got together, started playing together as 10-year-olds. And so for 5 years, you know, we've put in a lot of work. They're very coachable young men. They're very educated, very smart in school. And there's a big correlation to that. And our assistant coach, Mr. Hockert here behind me, he's the principal in the middle school, so he can certainly vouch for that. So.
It's really just a close family because I remember when I was 10 years old, I didn't really want to play baseball. But then, you know, all these guys really kind of got me into it, and now I feel, you know, a lot more welcome. So it's really a second family, yeah.
And did you guys, when you first started, did you ever dream or expect to be here right now, heading to this super exciting event next week?
Well, if you were to tell me at 10 years that I was going to be here, never would have believed that. But, you know, being around these guys and, you know, the talent that we all have, I think it's doable.
This is to recognize the post-20 Legion baseball team on their state championship. Wahpeton has a proud history when it comes to baseball, and this team has written one of the most storied chapters in that history.
10 guys of the 16 sitting here right now played on the last 3 seasons, and they went 108-19, an .850 winning percentage, the 3 best years ever in Wahpeton baseball. Once again, I appreciate it, and like I said, these guys have done Wahpeton proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Brett Lambrecht, Mayor of Wahpeton. Wahpeton's the county seat for Richland County, and a population of just over 8,000. We just moved up to over 8,000, and we're on the grow. So we've got good growth going on, new housing going in, and new businesses going in. A lot of local attractions would be the Chinkapah Zoo, our park system, our golf course, which has 9 holes in Wahpeton, 9 holes in Breckenridge. Kind of a unique one in the United States, only one that has 9 holes in 2 different states. Our park system is rich with a lot of good activities in there, softball diamonds, picnic shelters, to a great baseball field, John Randall Field, and we have just North Dakota State College of Science is a big attraction for people to come to and see. Giants is big. Cargill, Batterstead. We just have they added a brand new North American headquarters here, so it'll be a multi-million-dollar building. People are just warm and welcoming, and inviting, and they're hardworking, and they're always helpful. You always see that if people need a hand, or the community needs a hand, or communities need a hand, everybody's digging in and working together.
Welcome to John Randall Field as we get ready to start this American Legion season. Wahpeton post-20, coming off of an excellent high school season, starts this summer season against post-400 Comets in Wahpeton. Most of the day around the mid-80s as the breeze comes in from right center field. On the hill is going to be Jaden King. He's the undisputed ace of this Wahpeton program, the lanky lefty.
The pitcher.
Hard hit ball into center field. As the center fielder misplays it, goes over his head, rolls to the fence. Hockert rounds first, pulls into second. 3-2 pitch to the first baseman. Delivery, high fly ball into right field. Right fielder getting on his horse. Did not as the ball rolls to the fence. Hockert scores and Ulick score. Hoffman rounds into third. So a 2 RBI hit by Hoffman. The delivery. Hard hit ball over the third baseman's head, rolls into left field. Schroeder rounds third, comes home. And the left fielder took his eye off the ball as it rolled by him. So a single by Fleetwood gets to second on the error, and Wahpeton takes a 6-0 lead.
Got a lot of things to say. He's always loud too, very verbal. You can always hear him. I'm out there at shortstop laughing to Jack at second or Timmy at third because it's funny every time.
Is he like that all the time, or is there something wrong with him maybe?
Well, that's kind of an open question.
I know.
How honest do you want me? No, I'm just kidding. No, Jackson. Hey, Jackson's Jackson. He's got a great personality. Shout out my mom. Shout out my dad. Shout out my grandma. Say something. Say something. Hi. If you make an error, you owe me 10 pulls.
Oh,
Pinky? Pinky?
How about 3?
3.
Okay, 3. Okay.
All right, fine. Make an error, that's 3 pulls. Ready?
Okay, fine. Hey, Solar, we do have.
Oh, that guy would just went ass over tea kettle over there. Can I say that? If the game's tight, you probably won't want to mic me up.
Yeah.
Like, miss the fastball out, I'll be like.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the sun goes down on my side of town. What's your deal? I know you made an error. You don't have to take it out on me.
The pitcher, number 23, Braxton.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! You go right. No, you go left. I go left. You go middle. Okay. Love that. Freak out. Oh, I'm freaking out. Whoops. Dang. This guy does not look happy on the mound. He's just here to be here, honestly. This pitcher does not like me. If I walk, I'm sorry. It's a walk, I'm sorry. I'm ready. This is our home run helmet. These are our helmet boxes, bat rack. This is my corner. Hi, boy, Bubba. We got Jack, either Jay or Gavin, I don't know. I think that's Keegs. Capper, Tori, I think. Joey. Hey, this is your bag, right? Yeah. This is Bubba's, not who I said it was. I took his cheese, by the way. I found him. I found him.
If you don't lick again, I'm gonna call the ball.
Okay. Huh? I don't know what he said to me. He said, don't lick your fingers or something like that. I'm gonna steal this one. Oh, yeah. I told ya. Called it.
Go ahead. You going out?
It's nuts. Crazy. Come on, come on. Smash pass. Come on. Oh, get out, ball. Oh, that's gone, coach. Whoa, what the heck? I'm mic'd up, too. That's nuts. Woohoo! Come on. Heck yeah. Come on, baby. Where's the helmet at?
We do it too often.
Where is it?
August.
All right, watch this.
Jack's got it.
Hey. There we go, baby. With the freaking. Did you get the bat flip too? That's nuts. What? Oh, I pimped the shoot out of that one. Holy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was.
That was like right on cue too.
Wait, why did he call it?
No, I didn't.
My name is Ryan Sheely. I played pitcher and left field for the 2012 Central Plains Championship team. Just about every kid on the team had their parents or their grandparents or their brothers and sisters, whoever, hanging around the field, working concession stands, or their little brothers playing catch, past the first baseline. So it's like you kind of also got to know families as well because they were everywhere. It made you feel really comfortable going to the baseball field, whether you saw, the guy batting in the 8-hole, you saw his parents, you'd probably say hi to him and ask him how their day was going, or they would ask how the arm was feeling from the day before. that's where the culture really started to pick up for things, was when you got those parents involved and you got them to buy into the program and you got them to buy into the coach. On top of us playing together so much, it was also them that were pushing us, like, hey, go over to your friend's house, go play with these guys, good luck at the game today. And I think that's where the culture really started to get great for Wahpeton baseball.
When did you first start? When did you first start getting involved?
Well, some people probably think I started in the Stone Age, but it's been a long time, Maddie. My youngest son, Evan, started playing for Coach Kappas many years ago, and the first trip I made down here was that fall of '92, just to see what they had for a baseball facility here. And it just struck me then at that point in time because of the green wall out there, and it was just just something you don't see anymore. Usually there's advertising all over the place, but that green wall just made it something special. Developed that passion here to try and hopefully lead people and help them do what they want to do here and help them succeed. So just a passion, just a passion.
Welcome everybody to Three Borders Sports Network, and just an FYI, we are going to be doing all of the games here for the tournament this weekend. There's going to be 2 today, 4 on Saturday, and 4 on Sunday.
And again, I go back to talking about having home field advantage, and I mean, it doesn't get any better than playing in a big tournament at your home field.
Mostly every time I get in the box, I think to myself, it's line drives make home runs.
Cleveland drives that one deep to left. And that might be gone. It is over the left field wall. Jackson. Post 20 now has got a home run helmet. It's like a hard hat.
Make a documentary, have a lot of cameras on us and everything. And he just told us to not tighten up at all, just stay loose, play our ball, just pretend like you guys weren't even there, really.
Pop fly to right, and looks like Brown's, oh, I thought he had a gauge, but it went over his head, so Schroeder rounding first. Here comes Hoffman to score, and Caden Kappas right behind him, and standing on third with that speed was Gavin Schroeder. All right, again, we're going to see Lemoore and Wahpeton. I think we're just about ready to go, so I will hand the mic over to our PA announcer, Mr. Mike Rittenauer.
Doing the pitching, number 5, Caden Kappas. Batting fourth, playing right field, number 6, Jaden King.
Trying to hit them is actually pretty hard, so what I usually do is just try not to hit them, and then if they go out, they go out. But once you go over the fence, it's just like a lot of excitement that goes through your body, and just making sure trying to touch all the bags.
He just kind of looks like a bird when he walks. With a little, I mean, and we told Jaden to start doing it when he got on second, and he did, and I mean, we all love it. It's awesome. Gets the dugout going.
And that's not going to be caught, and it bounces in front of the 372 mark. As the relay from Ulick to Kappas, 8-6-2 on that put out for the second out.
Coaches maybe say, maybe you should have stopped.
Come on, give it three, no! Ask for the ball, Mason. Ask for the ball. No, you have to.
Well, I remember in the clubhouse, everyone was just kind of like pissed, like, what happened? Like, we just lost, and we didn't really know what to think, and we're in there, and we're just like, we got to bounce back. But then we go out and lose another game to East Grand Forks, and we're just like, oh no, kind of. And after that, I think we kicked her in second gear, and we were like, it's not happening again.
We were shocked. Because, you know, to start the season, you know, they just got third in state. So we thought, you know, we were gonna have a great year. We thought minimum losses, not as great competition. We were kind of shocked.
The sky's the limit. Now they've got Tori Ulick as a super senior along with Sterling Warney back as a super senior, so you bring those two back. Foul ball glass breaking was the first one. There comes the glass breaking before I even hit the button, you know, but tournaments were always special too because, you know, you get people from out of town that had never heard that in a small town.
When we're at the plate, if we pop out, we don't slam our bat, throw our bat, and start jogging. We sprint all the time. We play the game right, okay? When the game is finished, we keep our shirt tucked in until we leave the field. Get up there, good approaches, put the bat on the ball, let's swipe some bags, let's have fun, get a couple big ones now. Let's go.
No mistakes now, right? Jeez. Holy, peppering me over here. Knock it down. Oh.
Go, keep it down.
Let's go.
Bring it in. We better wake the up right now. Or throw the ball, field it, and get your head in the game. Let's go.
Let's just say maybe there was, how would you describe it, Rob?
Well, let's just say that Wahpeton's coach, Chris Kappas, he's a little intense. That's another storyline here. Kappas coaches kids hard. You know, and in today's kind of entitlement society, participation trophy era, I call it sometimes, those kids on that team, they gravitate towards that. They kind of thrive under that. And those Wahpeton guys, they really eat, sleep, breathe, dream baseball.
He knows we're a lot better than that. So he just pulled us off the field and he said, get your heads out of your behinds and let's go.
And Wahpeton coming to bat here in the bottom of the first, leading off with Caden Kappas. And Wahpeton now threatening with two runners on at second and third with a double by Jackson Fleetwood.
Yeah, right in the gap there. I thought that might roll all the way back to the wall.
Squirts away. I think Ulick's going to make it home easily, and that speed shows there as he got home in time.
You guys are getting down too fast. I ain't getting on low. I'll get down when I feel like I gotta get down.
Obviously, I like to be cocky, but I also would say that I have a good cocky confidence. I know where the line is, and obviously sometimes with that it can go different ways. But with that, absolutely, I would say I am a cocky, confident player on the baseball field, and I think the guys on our team love that though. I think it gets the energy going. You know, makes the atmosphere, sets the atmosphere at another level, and it kind of just gets games going.
The other teams didn't necessarily like that, but that's the kind of ball players that we were.
Fleetwood round in third, got Jets on, and he's going to come in and score the tying run on the double RBI from Jaden King.
Lots of bad blood with Castleton. Castleton won the 2022 state championship, so they took that into this year, hoping that they would, you know, make it back to back. So there's lots of little rivalries in there, and a lot of, you know, bad blood, I would say.
Swung on, pulled down to Timmy at third, bounces it off his chest, throw over to Hoffman. Got him!
We've been working with Riley since he was 10 years old at third base, okay? In the last couple years, he's turned into a phenomenal third baseman. My opinion on Riley, best third baseman in Class A, and I'll tell you right now, I also feel that he might be the best third baseman in the state of North Dakota.
It's coming at me quick sometimes, and just hope and pray sometimes and get my glove down, like Coach always says. If not, eat it off the chest. It's actually funny because a couple years ago, when I was still kind of shaky at third, getting the ball in front of me, kind of scared of it a little bit, Coach actually made me put on catcher's gear. And he made me at third, and he just chucked balls right at me, make me get in front of it, knock it down, nothing past me. And that actually went a long ways, because when the ball hits you, it hurts for, 5 seconds, and then you make the play, and it's a whole bunch better. You don't even feel anything, so.
The last year or two, he really turned it on over at third. I don't know, put in extra work, works harder at practice, but yeah, he's just attacking the ball. The range too, he's diving for balls and everything. Even the ones he can't get to, he's diving for. I mean, it's awesome to see. I love knowing that I have a third baseman like that next to me. I mean, I'm gonna miss him. Kind of just lit a fire under our butts and went out and took two from second, third best team in the state.
for the Haymakers in the top half of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no one left on base, and no Wahpeton errors.
And the nice thing about a small town like this with a team is I know every player, at least on the A and a lot of them on the B, by name, and we can talk, and that is just, you know, that's them giving back, I think. Look, I mean, look at how long these kids have played together. Are half of them nice kids? No, they all are.
Battle of Omaha tournament. Want to thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us. It's nice Monday morning baseball. Doesn't get better than that. The home of baseball these next few days and next few weeks, right, as the College World Series takes place just down the street at Charles Schwab Stadium. It's Andrew Zimmel coming to you LIVE live.
Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, and Alabama. We're known throughout the Midwest.
Leadoff triple. You get this one underway. Tor Ulick steps to the plate. So a runner 90 feet away. Wahpeton trying to strike first. Dropped it on the outfield. Boy, oh boy, Wahpeton coming out hitting hard.
Hustle, Willie, hustle.
Comes set. The delivery. Ball inside corner, gets him looking. The 6K for Caden Hocker. Wahpeton wins this one after 5, leading 8-0. B92.7, another no-hitter for Caden Hocker.
We just made a statement right there, okay? Caden Hocker, no-hitter 2 games in a row. Oh, that boy.
I didn't even realize I was throwing a no-hitter that game. I was in shock again. I was like, that's 2 in a row. I never thought that I would throw a no-hitter, and then to throw 2 in a row it was a special moment for that to happen. So
someone told me at the end of the 6th inning, I think it was, right when we went out to the field for the 7th, he was like, hey, he's throwing a no-hitter, and I was like, why'd you say that? Like, it just feels special to me, even though I don't call most of my whole game. Coach does, unfortunately or fortunately. Depends how you look at it, but yeah, just feels crazy because you never expect it.
Jaden King on the hill for Wahpeton post 20, the lefty, so a nice lefty on lefty battle. And Hammond knew when that pitch crossed the plate that he should have taken a cut at it. That's going to be the 3rd K.
Wow, let her hit!
Had a kid.
Got him!
Here we go! Atta boy, Cap! What a play by Caden Kappas. Wahpeton wins a tight one, 4-3-7.
Little change, I've got him way out front. Little Nubville, USA. They're from Millville. That was called Nubville.
Take Me Out to the Ball Game, sung by Edward Meeker, Edison Record. Casey was baseball mad, had the fever and had it bad. Just to root for the hometown crew every stew. Katie Blue. On a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back.
The baseball is always fun, but some of those tournaments, you go there to win, but spending time and like the College World Series game, everyone being out, hanging out in the hotel rooms with everyone, it's just always, because we've known each other for so long that we know, I guess, everything about each other. So it's more like a family when we're hanging out more than anything than just a couple of friends. So it's always just really enjoyable.
All All right, hey, nice and loud. Let them hear us back home. All right, Wahpeton on 3, 1, 2, 3. Wahpeton! Speed kills, okay? And we can put a lot of pressure on teams with our base running. We must have at least 60 steals already on the season.
Who's got the best knuckleball on the team?
Yeah. Gavin Schroeder has a mean knuckleball.
Would coach let him throw it in the game?
Probably. I think he would.
Good pitch, Gavin. Hell of a frame.
Strike 3. What's your favorite song?
Favorite song?
Wait. What's your name?
Gavin Schroeder, that's my name.
What's your favorite song?
I'll have to go Gravity by John Mayer.
What makes that your favorite song?
It's got that nice blues feel to it, real chill. It's a good song to chill to.
Big Bird, Jaden. What's your name?
Jaden King.
What's your favorite song, Jaden?
To be honest, I don't really know.
You gotta know.
I don't.
You have to know.
No. Playboy Cardi's not very good.
No.
Let's go 9 baby. I'll say some little baby song.
All right, some little baby song.
Fleeflet alone brought enough original, authentic content that we didn't really have to worry about writing a script of any sort. Just for fun here, let's mention Jackson Fleeflet's 162 game average. He would have hit 60 doubles, 28 home runs, 216 RBIs.
You know, I like hitting my triples, but I'm slow, so. Yeah.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Skylar Blader gets his second K of the inning.
You could have slid the Kent phone book under that. Hey, right now, let's go. Come on. We got
Pick him up, guys.
We've been in so many big games that should never matter for us, all right? We just stay loose, just do our thing, okay? We talk about it all the time. Do our thing, make teams play to our level. Gavin Schroeder gave us enough out there, battled. Skylar come in and throw strikes. I thought we played pretty good defensively. We made it this far, we might as well go win the whole thing, all right? We're going to get to see a good baseball squad here in Billings. Let's show them how it's done here in Wahpeton, all right? Good job. Wahpeton on 3, 1, 2, 3. Wahpeton.
Great pitch.
RT, you never know. I guess you do know. Oh no, that's gone. He's not ball. Well, we got score runs to win anyway. Here we go. So what? Shake it off. Let's go.
This tournament right here, I'll tell you what, we became a lot better baseball team in the last 10 days, okay? We had 6 big league games, and we come down here and played some pretty darn good competition, and I think we fared fairly well. It's a true statement. I can only think of a handful of games that we've been beat by a better team. When we've lost games, when we've lost games that we've beat ourselves. You know, yesterday we got beat by Billings, Montana. We got beat by a better team in that game. They played a better game than us, and so we tip our hats. So it was real important to get a couple games in today. It was nice that they were able to host us. That's a better ball club than probably what we've seen today. We just played pretty good baseball, okay? We kind of eliminated them early.
Holy crap, Joe.
Matter of fact, bases loaded hit, which might be the first time all season. I'd have to look way, way back to find it. I mean, it's been so long I forgot to take my shirt off when it happened. So.
Chin kit, 2 of them. He's down! Through. Save!
All right, we're back here at John Randall Field, Waterstad Stadium. pitch. And that one's driven deep to left. Is that going to be enough? And it is. He's got two of them over the left field wall, almost in the same exact spot. And there's another one deep to left. And that one's gone as it just barely misses the light pole in left center field. So 2 home runs, 2 at-bats here. The number 3 and number 4 hitter, Jackson Fleeblet, and now Jaden King. Over the left center wall, makes the score 10-0, and he'll get to wear the home run helmet.
Doesn't fit, Joe.
Team meets him at first base, or at home plate.
Barely goes on the top of his head, Joe.
I suppose he's got an adjustable headband.
It's awesome. Like, I love playing Breck, especially on July 4th when it's getting dark out, the fireworks all around. It's awesome. It's a bunch of people here, you know, you gotta come out, do your thing, show off for the fans.
Do you remember seeing July 4th games as a kid?
I do. I remember sitting there and just thinking that they're such big kids and I wish I could be like them one day, and here I am.
The border battle for us was kind of like a pitching duel because we were going to get their best and they were going to get our best. And then it kind of just came down to whose bats are going to be on that night. And obviously, again, you have the home field advantage of John Randall. You have majority of the Wahpeton fans coming down to the park, whether they're walking from their house a couple blocks away or they're driving into town. Just being down in that atmosphere, for me, is kind of what drew me to the game of baseball, and being down at that field and, you know, spending so many years going to the 4th of July game and then playing in it.
It's always towards the top. I mean, competitive, everybody wants to play well, and the fans, there's so many, it's always so much fun.
Regular IO right now, regular IO. Good relay, fellas. You're good. Okay, a couple things. Hey, good practice, good energy, okay? I kind of want, the balls are gonna be harder, the ones that are gonna get above the lights, and then the ones right at you, so that's why I try to hit a lot of balls at you, more line drives through the IO, okay? And guys, you can see we're struggling a little bit picking up the ball on cuts, depth perception, all right? So we're gonna have to be light on our feet and be athletic tomorrow. Go get the ball, okay? Go attack the ball, go get it, all right? Yep. Here we go, let's get her tarped up, here we go. Wahpeton on 3, 1, 2, 3. Wahpeton!
I haven't seen many other rivalry games, but I'll probably just say right now that there's probably not any other games like that that can match the 4th of July game.
It's a simple and lovable game, and one you can really get involved with.
Something nostalgic about it, you know? There's probably not a summer that goes by if I don't drive down here that I don't get memories of playing on the field, and maybe even regrets too. I don't get to play the children's game anymore. We're all told that we can't play the game that we love, whether you're told at 18 or 40, you know, we're all told.
It's something, and it's not just a fireworks show, but it's also just a gathering for the communities, the 2 communities, Breckenridge and Wahpeton. You know, I know that Breckenridge looks forward to it too as well, and the traveling trophy that we give away. I think it was 12 years is what it's been. And it's just been fun to be a part of that. In the booth as PA announcer. you know, and building up. We try to make a special deal out of it for veterans. It's a huge day for veterans too, and we try to make a special first pitch for veterans, you know, and do those kinds of things, ceremonial first pitches. I've been involved with that since Chris has developed this whole thing for the past 12 years, and it is a spectacle, especially when you start to see the stands full and you get them up to swing Sweet Caroline with you and stuff, you know. To get them involved that way is a pretty special moment. Pitch tonight will be a current player from Wahpeton, Legion Post 20. Private first class, Sterling Wardy. There you go. Good shot. Just stuff you never forget here at this beautiful baseball diamond. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. It's Independence Day 2023. I am Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here in the booth by none other than Brian Watson. B-Dub.
Happy 4th, Joe.
B-Dub, I think we're about ready to go, man. We're 4th of July. We're ready to go.
This is going to be a good one.
How about this?
Hey, don't try it today. Don't try it today. Oh, your gloves are gas right now.
That's a call, strike 3, and Snyder knew it, and another Carlson family insurance strikeout.
Beater, not curveball. Well, stood no chance. Stood absolutely zero chance. Jesus.
Vogelbacher delivers and slapped right back up the middle for a base hit. Ulick and Kappa's going to round third, hustling toward home. Nope. He gets held up there with Tori Ulick over at first, and it's cut off. And the 3-1 pitch. Leaflet turns on it to third base, and it's going to be a bad hop to Konzemius at third. Kappas will score. There's a call, strike 3 on the outside edge, and Caden Hockert records his 4th Carlson Family Insurance strikeout. Swung out and missed, strike 3. 5 strikeouts here in a row. Swing and a miss, and strike 3, and 6 in a row.
Way that the shot looks.
And there's a drive deep to left. I can't see it behind the pole there, Brian. Is it gone? It is! And Gavin Schroeder, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Wahpeton, drills one over the left field wall for a home run, and he is one happy young man.
Yeah, we talked about the power at the top of the order, but you can't forget about the guys down there at the bottom that sometimes do a lot of the dirty work laying down bunts, and Gavin Schroeder knocking that one way over the wall in left field.
Leaflet sets up on the outer half. Cam Nito takes a swing at it, pops it to right center, and it's going to drop for a double at least with Cam's speed. Right at the base of the 372 mark, and Ertz going to whistle for home. Throw is high, and did he get him? As Ertz slides in under the tag. Well, there's King with a drive to left, and he'll get the base hit. So Jaden King gets a single. Riley T up. Riley T drives it deep to left center field. Has it got enough? And it does not. But it lands in between Nito and Sanchez. And rounding third and headed home is Hockert.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Hit it.
Be a sick play. All right, perfect. There we go.
That will be the end of your game here as Wahpeton wins by the 10-run rule. They win 11-1 on the Kappas' infield single. Forces Jack Rittenauer to come home and score the winning run.
Ready to do it, boy. Ready, break.
Taking next year's three-quarter battle champions, Wahpeton Post 20.
As Wahpeton comes into town, Wahpeton Post 20. Wahpeton, North Dakota, taking on the Kindred Viking. Here in an American Legion, A-Legion matchup.
And so there's lots of interesting bad blood. Kindred knows this documentary's happening, you know.
innings. Jaden King on the mound for Wahpeton is having himself a day. He's throwing a shutout through 6 innings.
Let's go, baby.
Hard, watch Jackie.
Aw. There we go. It's a barrel party, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Hey, listen to me. Drive a ball to the gap right now. We're looking at hitting something by that light pole. Okay. Sit back. Freeze on the
Let's go,
line.
Tor.
Hard on the ground. Freeze on the line. Anything in the air, we're tagging up right away.
Atta boy, good pitch. Dude, that change is nasty. That's a nasty change. Let's go.
Strikes. Yeah. Let's go. Let's not be done here. Let's be done right now. Come on, tack a couple more on. Keep swinging the bats.
I like that,
I'm
Jay.
liking this barrel part.
Wahpeton leads it by a score of 12-0. 12 runs, 14 hits, no errors for Wahpeton.
Touch it, Toy, touch it, Toy. That boy, there you go. There we go.
Head coach for Wahpeton did get tossed out of a game while he was in Kindred.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Good pitch.
Misses up and in, 3 balls and no strikes. Second 3-ball count.
That side doesn't come out very often, but when it comes out, he knows that he's right and he needs to back us up or else something bad is going to happen to us, like us getting kicked out. So he usually goes and takes the fall.
You're not leaving your position all you balls and strikes. You need to start. You're gone! You can't see anything. You can't see a catch on the field. You call a strike. Awful. Completely opposite of freezing baseball.
I don't even know what he was doing. He was in the ump's face, and then all of a sudden he was standing behind home. If he was maybe trying to point out where the pitches were, but I hadn't seen him get fired up at an ump like that in a long time. And
we're not starting play until you leave the position. Get a call. Run the game. I do college baseball. Thank you. For you. I do college baseball. Thank you very much.
Getting his money worth here. Chris Kappas, again, not happy with the home plate umpire, and he's been thrown out of the ball game.
I umped college baseball. Alright, he's gone. There's no way he umps college.
We were all just pissed, and because we did feel like Caden was getting squeezed. I mean, there was calls down the middle, and I don't like to complain about umpires, but I mean, we were really getting squeezed that game, and we were just pissed on the mound.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen a coach get so fired up and passionate about his team. That was pretty sweet. I feel like for all of us, that was the spark we needed because I felt like we were a little bit sluggish right away in the first inning, and I felt like he fired us up and got us going, and we really just wanted to win for him. So I was like just devastated on the mound. I called Jackson out to cool me off. He got out there, and I was like, I can't do this, dude. I'm so pissed. And then I see my dad coming out of the dugout. Didn't know what he said at the time, but heard after he said, I'm out, or I'm out of here.
I didn't really know what to think of it because I haven't really seen that. But it just fueled us even more. I mean, with him leaving the game, with that happening and him going in the umpire's face, we had to win that game. That was a must-win game right there. And then once he came off the field, we knew that we had to win that game for him. We knew we had to go out there, compete.
That should light a fire under our asses.
Did it?
Yeah, oh yeah, we were ready.
Let's go! No hitter! Yeah!
They were a good team. I mean, some of them like to talk, so that always gets you going. And then their post-game selfie on our field was always something we remembered. Emotions were running high that game, and we got them. And whenever a team likes to talk and you know you're the better team, you try and really take advantage. And then we weren't really the team to say anything back on social media. We were always focused more on the field, and that's where we took care of it.
I mean, who would be the guys who would take exception to things the most?
Jackson Fleeflet, 10 times out of 10. think he could ask every person on our team. If somebody is going to talk, it's going to be him, but he could always back it up. So, I mean, he was never doing it in a way to be a disrespectful player, but just the way he played the game.
We took the boots to him that way. Get a lap in around here. Get a lap in around here. Stay away from him. Keep your mouth shut. All right, nice and loud. Wahpeton on 3, 1, 2, 3. Wahpeton!
Well, first of all, I mean, it's nothing that as a coach, I'm not proud of being ejected by any means. What it comes down to is I'm gonna defend my team and I'm gonna defend my players, and I think if you question or ask anybody what a good coach does, they're gonna say that's exactly what we're looking for, you know, and I'll lay down for those guys at any time, and that's why I let them know at all times that if there's a question or whatever, you let me handle that. That's not their job to do. That's my job as a coach to do. So
no hitter, extremely small strike zone. You're on the bus, and then they throw them by.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to watch it much, you know. But talking to Coach Hawker and Coach Schroeder afterwards, they're just like, man, it just sparked the team. They just locked in, and
He admitted that he was very flustered.
oh, absolutely. Hey, that mound is a lonely place out there, you know, and when you're sitting there dealing and you're throwing strikes that typically are called strikes, and you're not getting it. Hey, umpires are humans, right? They're going to miss one or two here and there, right? But when we're consistently missing, and when one of the runners gets down to first base and tells our first base, yeah, I was struck out, and it's a 4 balls and 1 strike, and he says I was struck out, we have a problem there. So, like I said, go out and defend my team, and it's all water under the bridge now.
And the home of the brave.
We have Wahpeton, post 20, and the Fargo post 100 Astros on deck here for you right now.
Now batting the center fielder, number 20, Corey. Gotta be good, yeah, buddy.
And a ball that was originally going foul somehow drifted back into fair territory with the slight breeze that's out there. Hockert's gonna go to the left center. Diving for it was Mathiasen. King records his 7th strikeout of the game. We'll roll all the way to the warning track.
He picks up the phone and says, hey, you know what? Somebody stole something from you. But they're always looking at their dugout.
Caden Kappas, the new pitcher here for Wahpeton post 20. Base hit to left field, and that will tie the game. Caden Mathiasen comes in. Rounding second is Chase Lura. The play at the plate, and he's out. And we are tied. And that one's going to third or left field, and chasing after it, making the knee sliding catch is Skylar Blado, and that will strand 2 runners on base, and we remain tied after 5.5. And Braxton Pauly will get a chance to warm up to the first #1 song of 1984, Corey Hart's "Sunglasses at Night."
The sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have to ask, did you kind of wear them out there to maybe get in the team's heads a little bit, you know, knowing you're going to have to take them off, but you always went out to warm up in them anyways?
Yeah, I feel like it really helped because then, like, they're, like, the batters, they're always trying to get your timing down and stuff, and then as I'm going, I'm throwing, they're getting their timing down, and all of a sudden the umpire comes out and is, oh, you got to take them off, and then me and Coach try to make a little bit of a big deal about it, try to waste some more time, and then they start to get in their heads a little bit, and then I go back out there and I do my best.
So there was strategy involved, you'd say?
A little bit, I guess.
There's another strikeout from Braxton Pauly, and for Wahpeton pitchers, that's the 10th batter struck out. Hard hit ball, it's a base hit to left field, and Hockert's on base.
Finally, I sat back and I hit it hard in between the shortstop and third baseman, and I was like, I need a hit here, or otherwise I'm going to be getting DH for or something. So I'm just like in my head, and I finally got a hit, and I was like, all right, let's win the game.
Runners will advance to second and third with nobody out. And now a visit to the mound here for the Astros as they are in some trouble. And he hit him. And now the bases are loaded with nobody out on the hit by a pitch to Schroeder, bringing up Jack Rittenauer. And that's a hit into right field. That's going to bring in Caden Hockert, and Wahpeton wins it. Walk-off, bottom of the 10th, 6-5. And what a tough loss for the Fargo Post 400 Astros, as they had Wahpeton on the ropes, looking to potentially hand them their first loss of the season. But they're nothing to hang their head about here. They came in and they played their hearts out, and they just came up a little bit short.
Step up and be that guy. Jack Rittenauer, you stepped up and been that guy today, okay? When you didn't have a single hit today through 10 innings.
A thing our coach always say, don't let teams stick around. Don't play to their level. Play above them and just get it over with, basically. And just kept going, and then finally in the 10th inning, bases were loaded, I don't know, nobody out, and God, I think I was 0 for 4 that game. Came up and just trying to put the ball in play, and good things happened, so. The nerves were always there, but I feel like if you don't play with any nerves, you're not playing the game the right way. But I was more excited for the opportunity to end it, with that being said, because, I don't know, going 0 for 4 and then coming up there thinking, oh, I haven't done anything, but that wasn't really my mindset. It was, we got to end this right now. It's time for this game to be over, and my goal was to put the ball in play and make them make a play, but it all worked out in the end. Base hit was even better.
And these teams that are sitting around here chirping and excited for wanting us to get beat, they better be careful what they wish for, because they just woke a sleeping giant.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
All right, welcome back. It's game 3 of 4 of the day here between Wahpeton Post 20 and West Fargo Vets. The winner of this game will play in the championship game tomorrow.
Enjoy it.
Deep enough for a 3-run home run.
Get out, ball.
Second home run of the tournament. This one a 3-run blast to left center off the bat of Josiah Hoffman.
Let's go. Baby. Joey Tater. Oh my God, that one's cool. Look what
I mean, Joey, he may be one of the pickiest eaters I know. Like, dude's diet consists of cheese curds, chocolate cake, and I don't know, water, chocolate milk. It's insane. That's all he eats, and he's a big dude. He's got a lot of power behind his swing, and I mean, he might hit the ball the hardest out of the whole team.
For example, you have Caden Hockert. It's 90 degrees in Omaha. He's throwing a no-hitter. It's pouring rain in the region tournament. He's throwing a 2-hitter. There was no ebbs and flows, really, no up and down.
Yeah, he stole the show on the mound for us. He did great. I mean, when you talk about Bulldog, though, you talk about Caden Hockert. I mean, that is the definition of a guy that's just going to go up there and get the job done. You watch him on the mound, and he's that confidence on the mound, that swagger he has on the mound. It carries him. It absolutely does. He has a good swagger on the mound that you don't see in Legion Ball. You just don't see that.
Let's look at how these two teams stack up. Wahpeton 20-0, undefeated on the season, on the regular season conference play. West Fargo 12-8, 1-0 in the tournament.
Come on, Jack! Come on, Jack! Come on, Jack! Come on, Jack! Hey, do a job, baby! Anything goes. Yeah!
Final score in the first semi-final round game of the night. Wahpeton hosts 20 with 10. And the West Fargo Vets, nothing.
And once again, we'll have the third place and the championship game tomorrow. And then we have 2 more games today. So 4 games remain of this tournament. And now the only thing left to decide is who's going to be the 1 seed and who's going to be the 2 seed at the state tournament.
One thing that stood out to me clear as day prior to that region championship game was Castleton was kind of lounged out like a day at the beach, and Wahpeton was in Castleton's batting cage, maximizing every rep. The previous game was in extra innings and Castleton was playing spectator. Wahpeton was locked in, getting prepared for the game.
We know that it is the West Fargo Vets who will be the 3 seed.
And that's your ball game, third place, and the final spot in the state tournament.
They were taking cut after cut after cut. It just kind of embodied the type of team they were working up until the very first pitch.
If there was some extra time, then hey, why not? What's it hurt going and getting a few extra swings in, right? It's only going to get you better. Keep you loose, keep you focused on what's coming up, keep you locked in. That's what sets us apart from a lot of teams. We pride ourselves on those little things. We pride ourselves on preparation.
Tonight's championship game.
Let's fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
Wahpeton coming into this game 2-0 in the tournament. They've struck out 19 batters. They've outscored their opponent 16-5.
For Wahpeton, post 20, leading off the pitching, number 5, Caden Pappas.
Yeah! To our team! Touch him!
Has their first hit and their first runner on base. Out at second. That takes the runner off as McCow gets picked off.
Hustle! Let's go!
Jack Rittenauer, he's going to score. Torrey Ulick will round third from second. He will score. And it's Jackson Fleetfoot with a 2-run double to right field. And Wahpeton takes the first lead of the game. It's 2-0.
They're drawing the heart and they're punching a hole through it. You know, they're stirring the pot. They're doing all these celebrations. And the main thing is they're having fun.
1-2. That one's popped up going to right field, and in foul territory, they're chasing after it. Nice catch! Josiah Hoffman from first base makes a wonderful running grab for the first out of the inning.
We kind of just threw him at first base here 2 years ago after Ethan kind of said he was done with baseball and parted ways. Just threw him there at that position, and he's worked his ass off. Excuse my French. I hope he comes back and plays for me next year too.
Finish him!
Congratulations to Wahpeton. Wahpeton Post 20, your 2023 East Region champ.
Day one, there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, okay? We ain't gonna be cocky. We don't have to be cocky, okay? We should reek of confidence. You guys have won so many baseball games and big games. You should get into that box with nothing but confidence. You should be on that mound with nothing but confidence. You should want every ball hit you when you're in the field. Give me the ball, okay? And people don't like it because you guys win, okay? They don't like it because you win. You do everything right. You're a top-notch, high-class ball club, but they don't like you because you win, okay? Well, you know what? Then they better come and beat us because we ain't going to drop to anybody's level. Keep playing up here and make them play up here. Okay. We need to polish this freaking automobile. We need to polish her up this week and be ready to go and show her how pretty she is. All right? Listen, Wahpeton on 3. Get a lap around. Stay away from them.
Wahpeton will be the #1 seed heading into the state tournament.
It seemed like nobody really liked us all year. It was like Wahpeton against the world, you know? We just went out there, first game of the tournament against Watford, went to go do our thing. I mean, we wanted to take it one game at a time, you know? Didn't overlook them at all, no. We came out swinging.
You're watching American Legion State Tournament, State A Legion Tournament from Kindred, North Dakota. We're getting set. We're excited to bring you baseball, American Legion baseball and Magnitude Sports. Caden Hocker will be on the mound for Wahpeton Post 20. His battery mate, Jackson Fleeflet, behind the dish, catching, and we're getting set to play some baseball. Swinging a high fly ball into center field. This ball's hit pretty well. In trouble for the center fielder, and it's over his head. Hofnagel had trouble with it. And now there's going to be a run. Runner's tied up. The runner's going to have to go back to second base. They're charging at him. And now they're going to get the runner in between home and third. And now the ball sails into center field. One run scores. A second run comes in to score. Watford City throwing the ball around. There was some confusion as the ball sailed over the center fielder's head. 2 runs came around to score on the play. Here's a line drive base hit into right field. Kappas will come around to score on the RBI single by you. Here's the 1-2 pitch, swinging a hard ground ball over to third. Takes a wicked bounce over the third baseman's glove. A couple of runs are going to score. It's got to be a base hit. Nobody made an error on that play. Ball kind of hit that lip and took a wicked bounce over the third baseman's head. And 2 runs come across as Hoffman has his second hit of the ball game, and 2 runs batted in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. Hocker picks up his 5th strikeout. Swinging a high fly ball hit very hard out to left field. That's way back there, and she is gone. That ball was crushed, and Fleeflet has himself a 2-run home run. A deep drive into left field on the first pitch, and it's 15-0 in favor of Wahpeton. Here's a line drive towards the gap in left field. That's going to fall in there for a hit. 1 run's going to come across the score, and Brewer's going to try to get into second base, and he does. I think we'll give him a double on that.
Back out to Kindred, North Dakota, where the Wahpeton Post 20 is taking on West Fargo Vets.
Say this, yesterday they were putting the bat on the ball a lot better, so who knows, maybe their bats are getting hot at the right time, maybe it's just the pitcher they've seen, I don't know, okay? They're facing Jaden King today. Jaden King throws strikes, they're going to have a hard time, okay? Now, if that happens, my call is they could try to go small ball on us, so expect that. Be ready for it at all times, small ball, okay? And the other thing is this, yesterday they ran, or not yesterday, but in the East region, they ran our play where we send everybody in motion, okay? So if we're on base, we don't fall for our own play, okay? Know what's going on, you start seeing that, okay? Don't fall for our own play, okay? Let's go, let's have it.
We had the vets again. We knew they were solid, they were hot. We just took them right out of the game right away in East region, and they played a good game against us too. They kind of rocked Jaden too.
Bring the energy, a lot of chatter, be talk. Let's have a day. Let's go, boys. Go, fellas. 1, 2, 3.
That one's sent into left. Gets past the left fielder. They'll send one in, one to third. That'll be a double for Gunderson. RBI double. That one deep into center. Be caught by the right fielder. They'll look to get him at home. He'll make it safely. And that'll come in for the first strikeout of the game, and that'll end the inning, leaving one on base, 2 runs, 3 hits. And that absolutely sent into center. Center fielder will pick it up, send it to the pitcher. There'll be a play at home, and he'll be safe. So an RBI single, scoring Glinky. And that'll strike him out for the second out. And the 4th batter struck out for the Vets. Swing at that for a strikeout. One and one. That absolutely knocked into center. Will drop for at least 1. They'll send 1 home. They'll send 2 home. There'll be a play, but he'll make it safe. 2 RBI double, good for 2 runs.
Swinging a line drive, base hit, left field, that'll score the tying run. An unearned run, of course, because the runner reached on that error. So Ulick with an RBI single, smash out to left field. Trying to extend this inning is Wahpeton post 20. Here's a high fly ball hit deep to left center field. This ball's hit well, and back it goes. It's off the fence. And King just took the lead for Wahpeton, and they have their first lead of this ball game on a high, deep fly ball into left center field and off the fence, in fact. RBI double. It's a good one. Here's a 2-1 pitch hit high in the air to center field. This ball's hit pretty well. Back it goes. And it is gone. Do It ties a ball game with a high drive home run to almost straightaway center field. And this ball game is tied. A 2-out solo bomb for Do It. And like Chris just said, Do It did it.
Go in the inning here, right? Go score a run. Listen, go score a run. And when we hold them, everybody wants the ball. Let's go. Find a way, do your jobs right now. Let's go. Come through right now. Runs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
And here's the 3-0 pitch from Glanke. Missed somewhere, so we're going to call that a walk. And Wahpeton, just like that, takes a big lead. Suicide squeeze is going to be very successful as Glanke fielded it with his glove, tried to throw it home with his glove, and 2 runs are going to come across the score on the air. Here's a ground ball pounded out to short. Throw across the diamond in time, and West Fargo goes down 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th inning, and this ball game is over. Wahpeton wins it by a score of 8-4.
quite start off as we wanted, as we would script or as we would draw up, right? But that's a good baseball. We beat them 4 times now this year. It is hard to continue to beat the team over and over and over, right? And they came out once again. They don't have pressure. They're according to everybody, they're not supposed to win. Okay, so they play loose. They got to come and play loose, and things happen. Great. If they don't, well, that's what everyone said was supposed to happen, right? It's a state tournament. People lock in. They're swinging the bats pretty well. Okay, they jump up on us, get us 3-0 lead. We're tight at the plate right away, but then we start to chip away. Okay, you guys have put yourself in a position throughout the season to be the 1 seed going into the East, be the 1 seed in state. And that is huge because we're the home team. All right, we got last at bats all the time. Nice and loud so they hear us back home. Wahpeton on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Swings at the first pitch he sees, send it into center. It'll go deep, all the way to the fence, and he'll make at least one. And he'll make it standing to second for the first hit to the game. He'll bunt that, send one home. He'll make it. They'll send off to first, and they'll get the out at first. That pitch to the shortstop.
What a ball game, folks. That's shortstop Caden Hockert.
I mean, I'm never going to forget this game at shortstop, especially it was my last game at shortstop. And that backhand in the hole, and I fielded that, and I just let her buck, and I was just like, I just made that play. Like it was like an awe moment.
That'll be out of the park. Good for the first home run of the game.
That's a solo home run for the catcher, number 7, Jackson Cleveland. Second home run of the tournament.
Way to take care of business. Proud of you guys, okay? You just punched your ticket to playing in the state championship, okay? But now that doesn't mean that we go on cruise control tomorrow, okay? We need to win tomorrow and then make it so we have to be beat twice the next day, okay? We got to take care of business tomorrow. Bubba, you're towing the rubber tomorrow, okay? Take care of business tomorrow. We got Castleton, all right? Go right after him. Keep playing our game, okay? If the board was still on, it shows 10 hits, 7 runs. We scored the first 5 innings, which is damn good, okay? There isn't a lot of things I can say that didn't go well that game, other than we finally got our first error of the tournament. So Jack, you got 8 pulls tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Shows that we're human, right? Because what happened the next one? Hockert, unbelievable day at shortstop for us. Okay, makes the next play. That boy. Caden Kappas, Bulldog on the mound, 88 pitch, complete game. Okay. Hey, I tell you what. What do we got here? You guys got anything? Yeah, hold on, listen now. Listen, we'll talk about it on the way home, everything for tomorrow. But hey, be damn happy and proud of yourselves right now. But remember, we got a lot of baseball left, okay? We got to take care of it tomorrow, and then we play the next day, okay? We haven't won anything yet, okay? We've just put ourselves in a very good position. Let's get our lap in here, nice and loud so they hear us back home, all right? We had a nice support today. Let them hear us, okay? Wahpeton on 3, 1, 2, 3. Wahpeton! Braxton started the year when we got him on the mound. You could tell he was a little bit nervous, but he was never going to shy away from taking the ball. And as a coach, I mean, I love that. And he was a guy that we absolutely counted on. And as we got in, we had an idea of what we wanted to do rotation-wise, and we got to that game, and he threw against Castleton.
Paulie's the guy that's going to let you know after he does something good on the mound. He's the guy that's going to show emotion out there, and that's what I like to see.
I love it because there's always a chance to succeed. It's such a fun game, and the fans are awesome. This program's awesome. The coaches, the experience, the team. My dad has been there since day one for me. He's pretty much been my coach up to right now. Just every off-season, spring, he's there for me. He always tweaks the little things for me and helps me out a lot. Because my dad always had faith in me, and he always, 3 years ago, we set a goal, me and him. that my junior year is when I would like make A and I'd be there a little bit, and then like my senior year is when I would really like shine, and that's when I would like do it, and I would like be on the team and be a part of the team, and I feel like we did that.
Your pregame ritual about saying a prayer, what was that again?
So before every game, like right before we do IO, I like to just kind of separate myself from the group a little bit and say an Our Father, a Hail Mary, and Glory Be, just to get my head set straight and to just gain my graces with God before the game and just like make sure everybody is safe and healthy and everything like that.
You could say that he was looking at you.
Yes, he was looking after me very much.
Getting down the home stretch here in the State Class A Legion Baseball Tournament from Viking Varsity Diamond in Kindred, as we are down to the final three. Could be two standing. When we get into tomorrow's championship, could potentially be three.
We got zero pressure. We're in the big game, okay? So play loose, have fun, bring the energy, take care of business here. They can beat us twice tomorrow, okay? Throw strikes, attack the ball, a lot of communication, all right? Good approach at the play. Let's have a day. Here we go. Team on three. 1, 2, 3, team. Let's go, Blue.
You could buy them at the third base ticket.
Go to first, and they picked him off. Rodden picked off. Hawley had been keeping a watchful eye on him, and big move to pick him off there.
Single to right for Euland.
Here's the 1-2. Got it. Step him up for the fastball.
For the Haymakers in the top of the second inning. No runs.
And the pitch on the way. Ground ball out to deep short. Down to one knee Mitchell. They'll throw to third and safe there. A run is home and Wahpeton leads 1-0. Fielder's choice and a run batted in for Schroeder. Dakota, ground ball to third. It is a fair ball played behind the bag, and the throw to first in time for the out to end the inning. Nicely done, Timian. And a long throw and right on target to retire the side. Bottom of the fifth. Ground ball through the hole, base hit, left field. Rittenauer's at third. Chris Kappas will wave him in. Bussey did not field it cleanly. He'll have to throw it back into second. Fleeflet delivers. An RBI single. 2-0 Wahpeton. Go. Line drive to center, hit well. That sends Dakota back. It's deep, it's over his head. Into the wall in deep center field. 2 runs have scored. Hoffman, a 2-out, 2-run double, and Wahpeton leads 4-0. That feels like an early dagger here in the fifth. In the air to right. Drifting back is Boer, gets turned around and cannot make the play. Goes off his glove in deep right field. Late break at third, Timian. They'll send him home. They may have a chance. Throw to the plate, not held. Runner scores. It's 5-0. Wahpeton, 3 outs away. Swing and a miss there to strike out. There's one away. One 1-0. And the delivery. Line drive, just out of the reach of Kappas. Base hit left field. Haymakers are on the board. Here's the pitch. High fly ball to left, towards the corner. Long run for Schroeder, and dives, can't get it. Fair ball. It is in play at the wall. 2 runs will score. Mitchell has a 2-run double. The Haymakers still breathing. 6-3 Wahpeton. And the delivery. Ground ball out to Kappas at short, fields cleanly, on to first low. Picked by Hoffman, and Wahpeton on to the championship, and there will be a new champion for 2023. So the final 2 tomorrow at high noon here in Kindred.
6-3 your final.
All right, here we go. Hey. Awesome, fellas. Way to play the game, okay? Way to show up, take care of business, and put ourselves in the best position possible, okay? Now, obviously, we're not done, okay? We have to win a baseball game tomorrow, preferably in game 1. Take care of business right away. Show up, first pitch to the last out in game 1, take care of business right away. Get a great night's sleep tonight, fluids in you, get a lot of rest, say a prayer to the baseball gods, and be ready to rock tomorrow, okay? You show them Wahpeton baseball at its finest tomorrow. You've put yourself in a spectacular position. You played your asses off all season long. Now finish her on a high note, okay? I'm damn proud of you. I can't say anything more. Okay? Other than Braxton Pauley. What a jam. Hey, great job. Great job. Okay, coaches, got anything?
You know what I'm going to say? Enjoy this one, but we wake up tomorrow and what we do?
Turn the page.
Turn the page and we win
the damn game.
Win the day, right? Win the day. Okay, win the day. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Anybody else?
Good job.
All right. Hey, let's get a lap in, baby. Right here. Nice and loud. Let them hear us back home, all right? We got a lot of fans. We're going to have a lot of fans tomorrow, okay? Here we go. Wahpeton on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wahpeton!
Hey, good hustle out of Babe, right on it. You bet. That boy Cal, there we go. That's a good decision. Nice, Corey. There we go.
Baseball's really meant for summer. Legion baseball's got to be one of the best seasons all year, year-round, every year.
Just being around them guys, it's just, they're such a fun group of kids to be around, and the coaches, they're awesome. It's just, everything's just sweet.
Kept the train rolling, like Chris said. We just kept it going and took it right into the state tournament.
Seeing them grow into, fundamentals.
You're gonna bring a tear to my eye because when I talk about these guys, they're special. There's a lot of kids that don't understand that. And I think it's been brought up in these guys that that's what they need to do. And they do a good job of it.
That's the ball game, folks. Wahpeton Post 20 is your 2023 State Legion Baseball Champions.
They won the game. They're state champions. And there isn't a better feeling than watching your guys run and get into a dog pile. I mean, it's a great feeling. You see the excitement, you see all that work all season long, the time they put in and stuff, and they get to celebrate it out there like 5-year-olds, right?
Congratulations, great run all year, undefeated. Wahpeton, congratulations.
I'll take it. Bum rushing first base too, and going and tackling Jack. That's awesome too. But yeah, that was sweet.
It's a great feeling to be able to see, to be able to high five and give hugs to my coaches. All that time that you put in, all that stuff, and it pays off for that. I'll tell you what, that's a feeling that it never gets old, that's for sure. I don't care if it's your first time or your 10th time, it feels just as good.
How does it feel to have that support of being that guy in the game, the last game before it all?
No, I was really hoping I could be able to pitch in the state championship, and it happened, and it's a good feeling when you come out with a win. So just a special group, all the chemistry that we have, and we've played since we were like 9 years old with these guys, and I'm glad to come out with the state championship on our last game.
What's it like having your dad as a coach? How does it feel to share the moment with him, though?
You know, he doesn't show a lot of emotion, and today I actually saw him show some emotion, and I liked it.
I said that earlier, and I've said that to a few guys. I said this was the exclamation point, you know, and again, it's not cockiness, but it's just been that good of a season.
Yeah.
And it was the exclamation point on the season and on a lot of their careers.
He may have already said it. He might have said it in the post-game speech, and you probably know what I'm going to say here, but he was obviously over the moon for us when we won the Midwest Plains tournament. But the one thing that he said that I think it'll stick with me and it'll stick with everybody else for probably a lifetime was, if this is your greatest achievement when you're 30 years old, which I am now, you're probably doing something wrong. You're probably not taking the risks that you should be taking. You're probably not doing what you should be doing.
Bottom line, there's going to be bigger and better things they're going to do in life. Okay, they're going to go out and they're going to hopefully have great careers in the workforce. Probably a lot of them are going to become great husbands and fathers someday, and eventually grandparents or grandfathers. You know, I want to hear all their success stories. You know, and I get it already right now, you know, when they're going jobs, can I use you, coach, can I use you for a reference and stuff like that? Yeah, I want to be a reference down the road for them. I want to get invites to their weddings. I want to know when they have children. Those great things that they do in life, I want to hear all about that. I want to hear those stories. And if there's ever a time they're struggling, I want them to pick up the phone and say, Coach, I need some advice. I need some coaching. I need some life coaching, right? Because it's more than what we do on the field. As a coach, I've always talked about when we go to places, I want to give these guys opportunity or experiences that they don't necessarily get without playing baseball. So, yeah, I'm happy as heck. They're going to go down there in Wahpeton history, right? They can look back and these guys played on this state championship team and that state championship team, all that stuff. But as they become young adults and young men, you know, there's going to be bigger and better things, and this is something that no one can ever take away, you know. But let's build on that resume. Let's build that resume. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to what they can do, because I tell you what, it's a great group of young men, no question about it.
just like that, that's a wrap. Post 20, boys this summer, signing off.